Weather and traffic together. A lot to talk about this morning. Let's get right to Michelle Muscatello for the latest on that snow that's been falling this morning. Michelle?
Now, a little burst here, but it's been heavy. It's been falling quick, and it is accumulating on the roadways and grassy surfaces. These big, huge flakes here as the temperatures are just boundary level warm enough to support this snowfall. But anyway, you can see the pink along the coastline, so starting to see perhaps more sleet mixing in there. This is where the heaviest of the snow has been and where most of the accumulation so far this morning have come from. And in fact, a report of 3 inches of snow in Westerly already, and we're now starting to see some of that heavier snow extending out to parts of the Cape this morning. I do expect temperatures to warm, and we'll transition back over to plain rain as the later morning and afternoon goes on. But if you're heading out early this morning, some difficult travel conditions and poor visibility, just one of the factors here. We're down now to about 2 miles visibility in Providence, 2 miles in Newport. So actually the snow has eased up a little bit. The visibility has come up from earlier this morning where we had a ½ mile visibility in Westerly, now back to 3 miles. So a sign that perhaps we're starting to see more of that sleet mixing in. Temperature-wise, we are down to the freezing mark now in Newport, 34, Providence, Smithfield, 34 in Westerly, and 36 degrees in New Bedford. There's one batch here of precipitation, this first initial little burst of snow already starting to ease up across parts of western Connecticut. So this will move through next few hours, and then we'll see a little bit of a lull with a second round of rain drizzle as we head into this evening and tonight. It's still going to be damp and raw this afternoon, but I don't expect much in that way of heavy rain. This morning's commute, poor visibility, wet snow transitioning over to rain, about 31 to 36 degrees. I made some changes to the accumulation map here to take into account where we have seen this heavy band set up, and it's been along the coastline. So already reports of 3 inches of snow there. You know, maybe an isolated 4-inch amount, but I think 2 to 3 inches westerly out to parts of Narragansett. Newport may pick up a quick 2 to 3 inches of snowfall. I think any 4-inch totals will be very isolated. The Futurecast for this afternoon, just plain rain, temperatures dramatically cooler from yesterday. We're only going to be topping out in the low to mid 40s. Futurecast did a nice job here at 8 o'clock in the morning showing the rain at the coastline, starting to see that mix of precipitation, snow, rain, and sleet across the metro area, then transitioning everywhere to just plain rain showers. Notice the lull through the late morning and early afternoon, and then here's that second batch of rain this evening and the first part of tonight before it all winds down. There is a wind advisory that goes into effect tonight and lasts throughout the day on Saturday. It's going to be a windy day, partly sunny skies, and chilly temperatures. This afternoon, looking at 46 Newport, 45 Hope Valley. Periods of rain and drizzle, much cooler. Northern suburbs, you're also going to keep a little drizzle and rain in the forecast for this afternoon. Low 40s should do it for a high. It's going to be a cool and raw day in Plymouth, Taunton, Fall River, all in the low to mid 40s with more of that rain and drizzle. Tonight, the rain showers early in the night will taper off, clearing skies after midnight. Temperatures in the mid 30s for overnight lows. And your 7-day Futurecast here showing a dry and chilly day on Saturday. We're going to start, or Sunday rather, we're going to start off in the 20s, and then afternoon highs around 40 degrees for your Monday. A chilly start at 45, but should be a little bit more comfortable by Monday afternoon. A high of about 47. Looks like next week, middle of the week, would be our next chance of mostly rain, but perhaps briefly starting off with some wet snow there as well. So we're going to keep an eye on the conditions here next couple of hours. You can always get